Hi, my name is Jula Agbayani and I am a professional voice actor. I've been a full time voice actor since 2019. That was the year I started pursuing voice acting. So I do know a little bit about what it feels like to want to start and what I need to do to be able to make it. But before I became a voice actor, I was an advertising producer as well. So I know a lot about money management and rates and calculations and stuff like that. So that's why I'm here talking about this. So, a lot of you might be asking if you should quit your job to do voice acting full time, and I have two answers for you: yes and no. It's a yes for me, if and only if you have enough savings to support yourself for a long period of time. And by a long time, I mean a few months to about a year. And I say that because making it into any industry or breaking into any industry, it just doesn't happen overnight. I know there might be a lot of stories out there where it looks like they may have, but it actually takes a lot of work before you make it to where you want to be. So you have to be prepared. Make the calculations and see how much you need to be able to last a few months to a year. And if that's something that you already have in your savings, then go for it by all means. But I will caution you, you always have to have a backup plan. Because sometimes, even if you make a really good plan for yourself on how to get into an industry, there are some things that can always come in the way, okay? You need to know what you're gonna do in case your plans don't pan out or there's something that you need to spend on, or if your voice acting career is taking longer than you think. And you need to set your bottom line. You gotta know when you have to kick in your backup plan in the first place. The reason for this is you don't wanna go and extinguish your entire savings. That's never a good idea. You gotta leave enough room in there so that you have time to find a job or a part-time job or anything like that to refill your savings. Nobody should go hungry when you're trying to get a career. You have to take care of yourself first, okay? Another reason why you should really set your bottom line in terms of when you should kick in your backup plan is because payment times in voice acting can take a while. In advertising, you usually get your fee 6 to 12 months after the project has ended, and that's kind of a long time. In the dubbing scene, you get your first check about 2 to 3 months or more after the project has started. And again, that's a lot of time. So you really need to learn how to manage your money, and you need to know when you should stop the bleeding of your money. But I will say though that a pro of going all into trying to pursue voice acting is that when you put everything you have into it, all of your time, your money, your efforts into one thing, you do usually get faster results. Usually, but it's not really an assurance. Sometimes it takes longer or sometimes it's shorter. You never know. So always be careful and have a plan B. So, if you don't fulfill these conditions where you have enough savings to last you a while and you have the time to actually go into it full force, then of course the answer is no. It's really not a good idea to go into any industry without savings to support you for the long run, because you don't want to go hungry and you don't want to be scrambling for money while you're trying to pursue something new. But what you can do is train and find clients alongside having a full time job or a part time job. I know, it's definitely much harder like that, but you have to remember it's a marathon, not a race. Technically, if you're going at it at your own pace, you're still getting there. And the important thing is that you reach your goal, not how fast you reach it. So, yeah, basically in this scenario, you're going to have a part time job or a full time job while at the same time researching clients and where you can train to get better as a voice actor. By the way, we actually have a video coming up on where you can find training for yourself, so stay tuned and subscribe, okay? And I know that some of you are worried about your age, that maybe you're getting a little too old to pursue voice acting. Wrong. You're never too old to pursue voice acting. In fact, I know many people of different ages that have tried and succeeded in voice acting, so you're not too late. You're only getting better over time if you're training, so don't worry about that. But generally speaking, what's important here is that you're able to support yourself while you're pursuing voice acting, because again, you gotta take care of yourself first. Okay, guys, I hope that answers your question on whether you should quit your job to pursue voice acting. But if you have any more questions, feel free to comment it below. And don't forget to subscribe to Voice Actors at Home PH. See you!